The frontal lobe, responsible for higher cognitive functions including the capacity to plan, organize, initiate, self-monitor, and control one's responses in order to achieve a goal. But what happens if you injure it? Picture this, an average railroad worker going about his day when he impales his head on a metal pole. Obviously this is not an ideal situation. You'd think he would die, right? Wrong. This happened to railroad worker Phineas Gage in 1848. Thanks to him we know what we know about injury to the frontal lobe. Before the injury, Gage was a mild-mannered worker who couldn't even accomplish simple plans. After, however, he became easily irritable, aggressive in speech and behavior, and had little impulse control. Gage's case demonstrates the most common symptom of frontal lobe injury: drastic personality change. A few other examples are speech problems, poor coordination, difficulties with impulse control, trouble planning, and trouble sticking to a schedule. Probably not surprising, but impaling your head through a pole is not the only way to injure your frontal lobe. The most common way to injure your frontal lobe is injury, usually a concussion. Stroke is a close second. Others are tumors, neurodegenerative diseases such as Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and Huntington's. Time for a not-so-fun fact. In the 1990s, scientists did brain scans of 25 convicted murderers. In a normal person, the frontal lobe is the most active part of the brain. But, in individuals who committed murder, the frontal lobe is completely inactive. Most were severely injured as a young child to adolescence or suffered from brain infection or disease. Why does this matter? Because scientists have found the frontal lobe seems to be involved in planning and organizing, and perhaps most important in crime, impulse control. Thankfully though, just because you get hit hard on the front of your head, that doesn't mean you're going to become a killer.
Now that someone has told you the horrible side effects of a frontal lobe injury, I bet you're wondering how you should know if you should go get an MRI right now. If you're experiencing weakness on one side of your body or face, if you keep on falling, suddenly are unable to problem solve or organize, have reduced creativity, or impaired judgment, reduced sense of taste or smell, or if you are experiencing very bad depression you have never felt before, you may have some frontal lobe damage. Don't worry though, there are some treatments that might help. There is medication to fight infections, surgeries to remove tumors and growths, and medications to prevent stroke. Now that you have heard about the danger of frontal lobe injury, I hope you never impale your head on a pole, get limited concussions, and always keep your head safe when you can. Hopefully when I see you again you have the same personality. Toodles.